Terra in Portuguese means to land, and the objective of this alternative is to link better global policies on food system with local strategies. So it's to land this and to make more effective this link and more human this link. It's working a specific issue in this big framework of food system, that is the support to the sustainable production and consumption at the local level. The rural areas are very abandoned and very excluded from the European policies to rural development. So it was for us an opportunity also to link this common struggle in Europe and for instance, in Africa, because small farming is struggling all around the world. So it was for us the chance to make this approach. We started to work with three main groups in this framework of local food system, which were schools, local producers, and local decision makers. So we started to make some educational programs with three schools about this chain of production, or from production to consumption, and also in parallel with small farmers making some capacity building in more sustainable way of production, but also helping them to access local markets. And the third focal group was the decision makers, because to create local markets in these kind of areas, it's very difficult, because it's not an exported-oriented agriculture, it's a totally different paradigm. And the small farming is very important on these areas, not only because the family budget, it's an important part of the family budget, but also to manage this kind of areas. Now what is happening is that the local schools are already, they want already buy local production. So the connection is now working. And we have now other problem, because we have to find producers to answer this this rising consumption. So we can see that the link is having success. So it's a simple idea that we can see that can change the world. So and it's important to see how a simple idea, why it can change the world, because it started in the ground level, it is involving all the local actors, linking all the local actors, and also the possibility to connect this local struggle with the global struggle. And it's very evident, this kind of elevator that we can do with this issue, but also with other issues.